Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to our super fun week of stuff that I have planned for you guys. We are going to be participating in a social studies Google Classroom lesson this week, and I am so excited. So, I'm going to share with you my screen, and we're going to kind of talk through what our first day is going to be like. And each day after this, I will be creating a video just like this to walk you through each and every day so that there's no confusion whatsoever what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to share this right here. So this is what you guys should be looking at right now. We know that the topic is social studies. We're going to be talking about three very important people in our history. One from the 1700s, one from the 1800s, and one from the 1900s. And then at the very end of the week, on Thursday and Friday, we're going to be doing a project that I'm super, super excited for, but we will talk about those later. So today on Monday, since it's the start of the week, we're going to kind of go over a few things that are super important for you guys to know. The very first thing that you see is our I can statements. I'm going to be adding to these a little bit more as the week goes on because I know that you guys can do so much more than what's on there already. But right now, we know that we can answer questions. We are going to learn how to answer questions about our three very important people, which I wasn't going to tell you yet, but since we're going over our I can statements, we will be learning about Benjamin Franklin, Helen Keller, and Rosa Parks this week, and I'm super excited. At the end of the week, you're going to be able to use resources to research information about all three of these important people, and you're going to learn how to list life events in chronological order. Like I said, there's a possibility that I'm going to be adding to your I can statements because you can do so much. Under our Let's Chat section, we have an area where I am allowing you guys to ask me any questions that you have, and I will answer them as soon as possible. I'm going to check this every day, multiple times a day. So anytime you have a question, please ask here in our chat, and I will get to it as soon as possible, and we will talk about it as soon as possible. So there is your two first things that are happening this week in our lesson, and then we're going to go down to our agenda, where I have created an agenda based on the entire week. And I'm not quite sure why it's a little blurry right now, but we're going to go into depth on each of these as the day goes on. But as you can see, we have a lot of stuff happening this week that I'm super duper excited for. So now that we've gone over the first three things that you're going to use all week long, let's get into Monday. So every day of the week, you're going to have a to-do list. You're going to click on it. You're going to see what's going on. This video is going to be linked in this to-do list. So you are going to be able to watch this first thing. So on Monday, we know that we're going to watch this video. You're going to answer the daily question, which is right here. And the daily question for Monday today is, what do you know about Benjamin Franklin? You're simply just going to go on to the question. You're going to answer it. Whatever you know about Benjamin Franklin, go ahead and put that in there so that I can see what you guys are understanding before you even learn about him. So that is going to be the very first thing you do before you go into the lesson today. After that, you're going to go into the lesson. I have the slides on the left-hand side, but I want you to watch the video on the right first. The one on the right is me walking you through the presentation, talking to you about some things, and the slides you can use later to go back to use for everything that you're going to be using in the future. The very first thing I want you to do after you ask your daily question today is to go on to your KWL chart. And I'm going to share this with you. So if you are on this page with me, you will see that your directions are to fill out this chart during today's lesson, and you're going to write three things at least for each column, and you'll turn it in at the end of the day. So in the what I know column, what are three things that you know about Benjamin Franklin? When I say the name Benjamin Franklin, what are the things that come to your mind? Write them there. What do you want to learn about Benjamin Franklin? Anything that you could ask me about Benjamin Franklin, I want you to put it in the what I want to learn section. So those are the two things that I want you to do directly after watching this video. After you then go and watch the lesson, you can use this stuff to answer the "what did I learn" column on the KWL chart. So this is what your assignment is for today. You have one assignment for today, and that is this. After you do your daily question, you are going to answer the first two columns on the KWL chart. Then you're going to watch the lesson, and you can use the other slides as a reference later, and you are going to turn in the "what I did learn," and you're going to turn in the entire thing after you do that. That is all you have to do assignment wise today. However, if you are very interested in Benjamin Franklin and you do want to learn more about him, I have added this section that says more about Benjamin Franklin. There is a Times article, a Time article, and a Ducksters article. So on the Time article, you can see there's just a whole thing about Ben Franklin. There's so much more to learn about our friend here. And then on the Ducksters one, there also is so much more to learn about Benjamin Franklin. So feel free to use those as additional resources that you guys have to talk about Benjamin Franklin. Once you are done with everything for the day, you have turned in the KWL chart, you have answered your daily question, you have watched the lesson, and if you want to look over these, you can look over them today. If not, we will get into them later in the week and you will understand why. That is all you have to do for today. It should be an easy day. We're learning all about Ben Franklin, and it's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to go through this week with you. So once you guys have done that, you are good to go for the day. Go enjoy some time with your family, and I will see you tomorrow when we talk about our next important person.